For the introduction, financial distress refers to a situation where an individual, business or government struggles to meet its financial obligation. It typically arises when cash flow problem, excessive debt, declining revenue or economic downturns make it difficult to pay expenses, creditors or investors. Financial distress can be temporary or prolonged depending on how effectively it is managed. For businesses, financial distress can lead to operational inefficiencies, loss of stakeholder confidence and even bankruptcy if corrective measures are not taken. Individuals facing financial distress may experience difficulties in repaying loans, covering daily expenses or maintaining a stable financial position. Government can also suffer financial distress due to a budget deficits, rising debt levels and economic crisis. Understanding the cause, stage and consequence of financial distress is crucial in implementing preventive measures and recovery strategies. Effective financial planning, debt management and strategic decision making can help individuals and businesses avoid or recover from financial distress before it escalates into insolvency or bankruptcy.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ammar, and today me and my group will present about the financial distress. Okay, so what is financial distress? Financial distress occur when a person or business struggles to meet financial obligation due to insufficient revenue, excessive debt or cash flow issues. This situation can arise from poor financial management or external economic conditions. If not addressed properly, financial distress can lead to insolvency, bankruptcy or even liquidation. Types of financial distress. There is 4 types of financial distress. First, economic distress. This happens when an external factor such as economic downturns, recession or inflation negatively impact a business or individual finance. For example, during a recession, companies may struggle to generate revenue, leading to financial difficulties. Okay, second, financial distress. This occurs when a poor financial management, excessive debt or liquidity problem. A company with high loan repayment but low income might experience these types of distress. Okay, third is operational distress. This type is related to insufficient in operation such as outdated technology, high production costs or poor management, which reduce profitability and lead to financial strain. And last but not least, legal and regulatory distress. This occurs when a business face legal trouble, lawsuit or penalty due to non-compliance with regulation, leading to unexpected financial burdens. Okay, now I will talk about the categories of financial distress. There is 3 categories of financial distress. First, temporary distress. This is short-term financial difficulty that can be resolved through better financial management, cost-cutting or temporary financing solution. For example, a company experienced a brief cash flow issues due to delay payment from client. Okay, second, chronic distress. This happens when financial struggle persists over a long period due to continued losses, excessive debt or poor management. Without intervention, chronic distress can worsen and require major restructuring. And last is severe distress, which is pre-bankruptcy. At this stage, a company or individual is unable to meet financial obligation, leading to potential bankruptcy, liquidation, or drastic restructuring measures. This is most critical stage of financial distress.
Okay, after that, for the stage of financial distress, the number 1 is a early warning stage, or we call mild distress. We have 3 you can see from indicators, potential cause and possible action. For the indicators, declining cash flow and profitability, increasing debt level or frequent borrowing, delay payment to supplier or employees, difficulty in meeting financial projection. From a potential cause, poor financial management, external economic downturns, operational efficiencies, declining demand for product service. And after that, for the possible action, cost cutting and operational efficiency improvement, reviewing financial strategy, example like restructuring debt and strengthening revenue stream. And for the second one is intensifying distress, we call moderate distress. For the first view is indicator, frequent late payment or defaults on loans, reduced credit ratings and higher borrowing costs, loss of key customer or market share, increasing pressure from creditor and supplier. And from potential cost, poor risk management, high fixed cost and declining revenue, legal or regulatory challenge, weak leadership and decision making. And for the possible action, debt renegotiation, which are lenders seeking external funding or investment and evaluating asset sales to improve liquidity. And the number 3 of a stage of financial distress is a crisis stage, or we call severe distress. From the indicators, severe liquidity issues, unable to pay debts, legal action from creditor, lawsuit or repossession, employee layoff and operational downsizing and loss of investor confidence. From the potential cost, excessive debt burden, management failure or fraud, economic recession or industry decline, inability to adapt to market change. And from the last possible action, financial restructuring, example like that for equity swap, seeking emergency funding or government intervention, leadership change and turnaround strategies. And for the last one is insolvency and bankruptcy, or we call terminal distress. Indicators, from the indicator, insolvency, liability exceed assets, formal bankruptcy, filing chapter 7, 11 or equivalent, liquidation of asset, business closure or forced restructuring. And for the potential cost, unrecoverable financial loss, lack of investor or lender support, no viable turnaround strategy, several legal and regulatory issues. And for the last one, possible action, court supervised restructuring or liquidation, negotiation with creditors for settlement, and seeking measures or acquisition as a last resort. After that, for the cause of financial distress, we have 4. For the first one is internal cause. Internal cause, we have 4 also from the view. First one is a poor financial management, is inefficient budgeting and financial planning, excessive debt and poor debt structuring, and poor cash flow management, failure to control cost. For the second one is operational issues, low productivity and inefficiencies, high production cost relative to revenue, supply chain disruption, and outdated technology and poor asset management. For the weak revenue generation, declining sale due to poor marketing or product team positioning, inability to adapt to changing customer preference, and poor pricing strategies, depends on a few clients or revenue stream. And for the last one, from the internal cost, is a fraud and mismanagement, financial misstatement or embezzlement, corruption and unethical business practice, lack of proper internal control. And for the second one is external cost. We have also 4. We have first one is economic downturns, recession, inflation or high interest rate, currency fluctuation affecting import and export, reduced consumer spending and demand. For the second one, industry specific challenge, declining industry, example print media or coal industry, rapid technological investment, disrupting traditional businesses, market saturation and intense competition. For the third one, regulatory and legal issue, change in tax law, trade policy or government regulation, lawsuit, fine and penalties, unfavorable labor law leading to the high cost. For the second one, for the fourth one is natural disaster and pandemic, hurricane, earthquakes or flood damaging asset, pandemic disrupting supply chain and operation, unexpected shutdown affecting revenue stream. And for the last one is geopolitical and market shock, war, sanction or political instability, stock market crash and financial crisis, trade restriction and tariff. For the third one from here, poor investment decision, investing in unprofitable or high risk venture without proper analysis, spending too aggressively without sufficient capital, failing to the diversified investment leading to heavy loss in a downturn. And for the last one, loss of key customer or contract, over reliant on few major client for a revenue, losing contract due a competition or a poor service, customer churn due a dissatisfaction or changing market trends. After that, for the consequence of financial distress, financial consequence. For the first one is financial consequence. He have three. For the first one, liquidity problem, inability to meet short-term financial obligation, example paying suppliers, employees or loan installment. Second one is increased borrowing cost, higher interest rate or difficulties securing credit due to reduced credit worthiness. For the third one is asset liquidation, selling of asset sometimes at a loss to cover debt. And for the third one is bankruptcy or insolvency, legal proceeding that may lead to a reorganization or liquidation of the businesses. For the second one is operational consequence. It have four. For the first one, business disruption, reduced production, inability to purchase raw materials or supply chain breakdown. For the second one, declining employee morale, uncertainty about job security lead to decreased productivity and higher turnover. For the third one, layoff and downsizing, reduction in the workforce to cut costs leading to operational efficiencies. For the fourth one, loss of key customer and suppliers, eroding trust lead to a contract cancellation or stricter payment terms. For the third one is strategic consequence, loss of market position. For the first one, competitor may take advantage of the company weakened financial state. For the second one is a forced merger or acquisition, a distressed company may be forced to merge or sell itself at an unfavorable term. For the third one is a reduced innovation and R&D investment, lack of capital restricts spending on a new product. And for the last one is economic and social consequence. For the first one is a job loss, unemployment due to business closure or downsizing. For the second one is reduced investor confidence, stockholder may sell share leading to declining stock price. Macroeconomic effects and widespread financial distress can contribute to economic recession and instability.
Alright, today I will move to my first point. My first topic is the effect of the COVID-19 to the financial distress. Alright, we move to my point. My first point is job loss and employment. Many industries such as hospital, tourism and retail face closure and reduced operation, leading to massive layoff and fall off. This left millions of people without income, heightening personal financial distress. Second point is business closure and reduced revenues. Small and medium-sized business in particular struggle to stay afloat due to the lockdown, travel restrict and consumer behavior change. Even large corporations feel the significant loser, especially in sectors like aviation, entertainment and manufacturing. Third, supply chain disruption. Global supply chain behavior disrupted, leading to product shortage, delay and increased operation costs. This put additional financial strain on business that rely on a steady flow of goods and service. Lastly, increased debt. As revenue dropped, many individuals and business had to take on more debt to survive. The government respond with stimulus package, but the debt burden still increased, leading to long-term financial distress. Alright, we move to another point. Alright, so we move to solution to financial distress. Here we have 4 simple points about solution to financial distress. Right? First, debt management. Work with the creditor to reduce payment or solidarity debt. This can help lower your monthly financial burden and make it easier to pay off debt over time. Second, budget. Create a budget to track your spending, your card and necessary expense. By priority action, you can manage your money more effective during tough time. Third, emergency support. Use the government assistance program such as employment benefit of business grant. This program can provide immediately relief and help you stay afloat. And last, increase income. Look for additional income such as like freelancing, a part-time job or selling unwanted item. Extra money can help cover costs and easier financial strain. Okay, here is the example of real case financial distress. Here a simple version with a Malaysian company name. For example, restaurant Maju Jaya. Okay, the background of the restaurant Restoran Maju Jaya, a popular local eatery in Kuala Lumpur, was thriving before the COVID-19 pandemic. They had a steady flow of customer and were known for the traditional Malaysian dish. Key issue lockdown. The government improved movement control order MCO, forcing restaurants to close their dining area. This caused a significant loss in income. Debt to cover operation costs like rent and utility. Restoran Maju Jaya took but loan on bank, adding financial pressure. Cash flow strategy. With the minimal income from takeaway and delivery, the restaurant faced difficult in paying supplier and staff. Outcome, Restoran Maju Jaya apply for government assistance such as a wages subsidy program, PKSO, which is pay part of their employer's salary. They also kick a debt by enhancing their online ordering system for delivery and takeaway, keeping their business running during the restriction. Reason, Restoran Maju Jaya case highlight how a small business in Malaysia can face financial distress with the international factor like the pandemic. However, with government support and quick addition to market change, they are well available navigated through the case. That's all. Alright, so we move to the conclusion. In the conclusion, financial distress is a critical situation where an individual or organization face sufficient deficiency in meeting financial obligation of the leading in the solvency of bankrupt. In the type of the era from factor like mismanagement, excessive debt and international economic pressure, addressing financial distress require to proactive measures such as debt restructuring, cost cutting and securing additional resources to restore financial health and avoid more serve transfers. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.